Modern Army aviation is today a highly specialized field. The pilots who fly the Army aircraft have been carefully trained in many skills over and above piloting. The aircraft have each been designed to do a particular job and to do it well. But no one type of aircraft can be universal in its application. Some of these aircraft carry airborne troops. Some are designed for fast, low-level observation and reconnaissance missions. But they all have a common denominator in that they all come from a common source.
The most complex part of any airplane is its motor. The Wrights cast their engines from lightweight aluminum, a remarkable innovation at a time when most automobile engines were made of heavy iron.
You've sure done a good job on this, Greg.
After years of restoration, Ken and Greg prepare to fire up the first Wright brothers engine to run in over 70 years.
The engine is authentic in every way.
It's the only functioning Wright artifact that survives. It's actually, I would say, a national treasure.
More than just inventors, the Wright brothers were also among the world's first test pilots. If today's builders are going to understand the Wrights aircraft, they'll have to take a risk and fly them.
The pusher engine of early planes had been replaced by the tractor engine installations which allowed higher speeds. The Wrights were foreseeing these helpful aircraft devices. The first successful engine had not been developed until 1860. One of the world's foremost engine designers, Leonard S. Hobbs, recollects its history.
It starts out actually with a little-known Frenchman by the name of Lenoir. The First World War did mark a great advance in power plants. First there were the rotaries, the Clergets, the Nomrones. Then there was the Renault engine, which was a very good French engine. The British RAF engines. Toward the end of the war came the very beginning of what I think is the modern engine.
In the early 1930s, Germany began to rebuild her air force with modern fighters and bombers. In Britain, the Royal Air Force still had to contend with outdated biplanes. They coped perfectly well in their role of policing the far-flung outposts of the British Empire, but it was obvious they'd been no match for a modern, well-armed enemy. So in 1934, the Air Ministry issued a specification for a new monoplane fighter. This far-sighted specification would need completely new thinking in aircraft design. Between 1927 and 1931, Supermarine's chief designer, R.J. Mitchell, built faster and faster aircraft that eventually won the Schneider Trophy outright. He altered the wings, added a retractable undercarriage and an enclosed cockpit. But possibly the major change was in the engine. The Rolls-Royce Goshawk engine of his previous design was replaced with the brand new Rolls-Royce PB-12, soon to be christened the Merlin.
And it says a lot for Mitchell's creation that it remained in production throughout the war. It was never outclassed until the dawning of the jet age in 1944.
In the war's closing hours, Germany had employed guided missiles brutally, but without decisive effect. Simultaneously, England and Germany had put a few airplanes in the air, powered by a radical new type of engine, the jet turbine.
The jet became really important in aviation. The accumulated engineering know-how that this country had built up with its piston engine equipment suddenly became very much less important. This event was really a great leveler in engineering background and potential for all countries.